Greetings, Huntsville Master Chorale. This is your Artistic Director, Patricia Hacker. I am here today to tell you all about our upcoming season. As you know, a surprising shift happened at the end of our last season. The pandemic of COVID-19 took the world upside down. With sadness, we had to cancel our concerts and educational workshop. However, we took the opportunity to meet through Zoom and got the chance to know each other better outside the rehearsal space. Unfortunately, the pandemic is not going anywhere. The number of people infected by COVID-19 in Alabama have increased, creating fear and uncertainty for the future. Furthermore, studies have suggested that singing creates greater probabilities of spreading the virus even more to the force of the air and saliva as we sing. Consequently, the Huntsville Master Chorale Board of Directors decided that for the safety of all our members and audience, the 2020-2021 season will not be possible in the way that we always present our concerts. That means we will not gather in person to rehearse face to face and will not have live concerts in our regular venues, at least for this fall. However, after reading numerous recommendations done by the American Choral Directors Association, Chorus America, Chorus Connection, and the National Associations of Teachers of Singing, I presented a plan to the Board of Directors of what we could and should do during this time. Zoom rehearsals on Tuesday. Starting August 4th, we will meet on Zoom at 6:30 p.m. as we regularly meet. The meetings will be 1.5 hours long, and we will discuss a variety of subjects from diction, rehearsal markings, breathing exercises, and of course, discussions of the music that we will learn during this time. Once a month, we will have a guest speaker who will discuss vocal technique during this time, how they are doing with their choirs, and how they can inspire us during this new format of singing. The guest speakers are Dr. Dirk Garner from Baldwin-Wallace Conservatory, Dr. Gregory Fuller from the University of Southern Mississippi, Dr. Jason Ferdinand from Oakwood University, and Dr. Ian Lepke from the University of North Alabama. What are the projects for this season? The first thing you need to know is that we are in the process of improving our communication. You will be receiving an invitation from Chorus Connection sent by us. Please accept the invitation and fill out your profile. This platform will help us to improve all our communications with you. You can have access to scores, rehearsal tracks, announcements, attendance, membership dues, etc., all in one place. We will have more information and training on this program in our first Zoom meeting on August the 4th. We will be singing, of course, but in a different format. We have lined up different virtual productions of songs. We will continue with the promotion of the Huntsville Master Chorale National Choral Composition Contest, and we'll be performing Erin Bond's commission composition as well. Let's talk about our projects this fall. All of you will have the opportunity to participate in our virtual choir projects. Even though it doesn't feel the same, still it is a fun way to test your singing skills and practice, even more than before. Participating in virtual choirs is easier than you think. Don't let technology scare you. You will be provided with the following material for you to rehearse and perform: the scores, rehearsal tracks, instructions on how to record. If you have never done this, I will be more than happy to assist you. Live performance possibilities? Even though we are not meeting in person, we will prepare for possible outdoors performances in December, as well as for our winter-spring concerts. That means we will go over the music during our Zoom rehearsals. Sharon and I will be together and prepare you during the rehearsals. How this will work? Well, during our Zoom rehearsals, all of you will be muted. So the only person that will hear is yourself singing, following our instructions. If you have questions, use the chat room to address your questions or problems. Later, you will send me a recording of you singing so I can assess your improvement and work one-on-one if it's necessary. Also, at one point in a rehearsal, I will break the meetings in rooms for section leaders to work with you as well. More instructions on how this rehearsal will work will be explained in more detail during our meetings. Hopefully, and when all of you feel confident in your music and health, we might get together for an outside rehearsal, keeping, of course, the recommended social distancing guidelines. We are looking to rehearse and perform, if possible, in outdoor venues, places such as underground garages, the Brinsby Park Tunnel, or a courtyard will be ideal to gather and sing. But until further notice, and depending on the number of COVID-19 cases in Madison County, this decision will be made later. To continue to keep our audience and patrons engaged with our organization, we will provide once a month a newsletter with past video clips of our performances. Additionally, we will present current videos of the songs we will learn this fall. What will happen during the winter and spring? Depending on the CDC guidelines and the progress of a COVID-19 vaccine, the Board of Directors will evaluate the possibility of resuming in-person rehearsals and performances. This decision will be made later in the fall. I am counting on you to continue providing beautiful music in Huntsville and to be part of these projects during this pandemic time. Singing should continue. The world would not silence us, and you are an important part of making this possible. Be patient, keep singing, don't give up, bear with us. We will meet again in person soon.